What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Let's kick it off. So we're gonna talk about the expected moves this week, as we normally do on Sunday. I swear I'm gonna get better with these intros. Won't be so awkward. It's also not even my first day. That's what makes it really weird. We do see we got the S&P just opened up a little bit green. So I'm gonna talk about kind of what I expect for this week on Don Fron Show. Again, this is Don Fron Trading. There will be more investment stuff. I know I picked the best name as far as Don Fron Trading goes. I suck at picking names, but we're going to start talking about investing stuff and stuff like that on this channel because I do believe this year in the next few months we're going to have some awesome dip buys, and I want to help you guys differentiate between buying crap, why that one could be good. You know, like there's going to be a lot of things that are on sale and a lot of things that are on clearance, right? One's a good deal, one no one wants, and that will end up making or breaking your whole career. We'll pull up the options chain. We'll see what the expected moves is for the week, and then we'll rock and roll. I had a peek at them earlier. I think they're pretty regular. Nothing crazy. I think IWM was a little bit higher. IWM is usually like a $4 move. I think that's $5. We'll turn and burn. Let's grab them real quick. We got the S&P is expecting 983. QQQ 874. IWM we got 532. Last but not least, Tesla. That's why you subscribe. I am the #1 Tesla shill. Just kidding. 1027. Ooh, it's going to be an interesting one. You can't see my position on here, so I did sell the 100 strike calls. I need them to jump off a cliff. But in fact, I will say if Tesla's red tomorrow, hopefully it's just blood red, I do want to close that down. As it sits right now, if the Bears don't come in, just start stomping mud holes and taking names, I want to close my short position. I did swing short over the weekend. It ran up, hit my yellow. First of all, there's my alert, hit my zone. I went short. I will take that play 100 out of 100 times. This might be I feel like this is going to be one of those times where I don't win this trade. Like, this is just going to be an L. But the important lesson to learn there, we do talk about this on Don Fron's show, is you'll watch me take this, it'll gap up tomorrow, and I'll close the position down. That's that. You take the L, you move on. That trade's in the dust. It's in the past. There's no changing it. You rolled the dice. You didn't get the number. There's no I'm going to dollar cost average. No I'm going to add on to it. None of that. I'm going to really contradict myself because there is I have June puts that if it does pop up here, I'm going to add on. But that was my play when I took it. I'm going to buy puts. If it pops up here, I'll add on. If it breaks down, I'll hold that. But the short positions I did take on Friday, we'll get out. Call it a day. That's that. Hopefully you don't get run over. That's all. That's what you do with every trade. I hope every trade of mine goes to 100,000 like everybody thought AMC was going to. Right? And one day, hopefully it might happen. Hasn't yet. You can't predict the future, which is why I have stop losses. If I could really predict where the market was going, I probably wouldn't bother with those. So while I can be accurate, can't really be confident because the next trade that next candle is going to be red or green. Those are your two colors. Look at all my charts. It'll always be red or green. So let's rock and roll. This was 532. Right? All right. Come on, don't go off the screen. 1 penny off. No one's arguing with that, are they? All right. And it was the 13th, right? Is that the end of the... Let's tone down that excitement. Let me know in the comments down below. What did you guys swing? You load up short? You just going long? Long dong, huh? I know a lot of people are, and I can kind of agree. So my question is, if you are long, if Monday's red, actually tell me how you managing that Monday, or are you, if it's green, you trailing it, calling it a day. If it's red, what are you doing? If I was long and it was red, I would have prepared for if I went long, I would have prepared for a red Monday regardless. And I'd ride that storm out, personally. The difference is I would have had that in the play before I ever even clicked the buy button. Where are my hotkeys at? 8. Close enough. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting ready to put a horizontal line. Let me just do this. All right. 13. Why does that seem so far? Oh, these are short weeks, that's why. Close enough. Man, how crazy would that be if it's just red and we hang out in here all week? We do have CPI this week. Hang on, let me get up SPY real quick. I'll pull up the economic calendar. I gotta say, I said this before in the last stream, I got a stream deck, so the economic calendar is just one button away. And if that's all I ever use it for, it'll be worth every penny. So I don't have to type in the website and all that. Time is money. All you basic people out there going www dot, barbaric hotkeys. Save that. Hang on. All right, Tesla had a 1027. All right, so last week you can see here we got outside, they reined it back in. The week before, got outside, reined it back in. Numbers I completely made up in my head. Again, when they get outside the expected move, I think 80%. We rein it back in. So typically when I did not do this, but I would say other than this one trader here, 99 out of 100 times, when we get just past or right to that halfway mark, I take the rein it back in play. I like it when it happens on a Tuesday or a Wednesday with some time on the clock. I don't necessarily take that on Friday. Man, if you're in Tesla, how did you feel at that open? That thing was gapped. That thing was down. Did you pucker up a little bit? Now I am in Tesla. I've had better positions right now. 24 is gonna be fine. But I'm selling options contracts against it, so I actually took advantage of it. When it gapped down, I closed a call that I had. Opened up another one that's red though. So that's fun. Really kind of hoping Tesla does its own thing. And sorry if you guys are bullish Tesla. I'm gonna be selfish. I want Tesla to go down. Get right here. As far as like a Tesla bottom, we might see a rip your face off rally. So if you are short, guys, remember rip your face off rallies. That's what happens. Is shorts covered. They play the game just like all you bulls, where it gets high and you take your profits. And you want to buy back in. Bears do the same thing, except when they close their position, it's buy to close, buy side activity. So when you get these shorts covered, you take one big chunk, push it up here, and a short stops out. And he's like, all right, let's cut here and get back in, and you get these just rips up to the upside. And a lot of people mistake that for the bottom. And then it's usually where a lot of the crap talking comes in, because the bulls are like, told you so. And then, you just got to wait a couple days, and then we're just right back down, especially in a trend like this. Imagine, so just real quick while we're on this, remember during 2021, you could literally spit in a bear's face. Every time there was a red candle, if they even perked up to say something, you could shut them down because you knew the next day it's going to be green, right? Same thing, right? All we got to do is just inverse these charts. That's how excited the Tesla bears are, just as excited as the Tesla bulls were, if not more, because they're finally right for a day or a few days. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we might literally be on. We might be just on a little hiccup like this. I doubt this is the bottom. I really do. Automotive, I think, is just going to get smoked. And while I don't call this an automotive company, I do still view it as a tech company. There's still a lot of things. I know cars are the majority, but there's just too many other things in the pipeline to call this an automotive car or automotive company. But that being said, it's not going to avoid the headlines. When we talk about the automotive industry getting smoked, people, news media, like they all know Tesla gets clicks. They're going to put Tesla right on the front page. You think anyone's worried about an article that says GM isn't selling cars? Like, no one gives a But I go out there and say Tesla demand is dropping, and in the article I talk about how GM, Ford, Tesla, that thing would get a million times more clicks than the Tesla or the GM article saying they're not buying a truck. Wouldn't matter. So that being said, I think this still has plenty of heat to come with it. These are my areas. Again, anybody that just learned technical analysis yesterday will draw at the $65 mark. I'm halfway thinking it's probably going to be around this $80 mark. Hoping and praying. I'm going to call that out right there. Yeah. Anyway, leave it there. Let's pull up the economic calendar. Let's talk about this for a second. Let's say, is it last time I did that one time? It was super fast. That made me look weird. I gotta push that button and then say it. All right, tomorrow, whole lot of nothing. British pound. Okay. Tuesday we got, I guess, Powell speaking. Normal oil stuff. None of that stuff will probably matter. Let's see. I think Thursday. Thursday's when we're rocking and rolling. Maybe my internet will work. Maybe that's all we get. Why is this not working? Looks like we'll be talking about this on Don Franz Show. Anyway, I know we have something going on Thursday. This gets one more refresh. Alright, well, I'm not going to sit here and look stupid all day. But I will one more time. Where is this week? Whatever, dude, come on. I have to click one more thing. I know my New Year's resolution is to be calm and nice. This stuff fires me up. I just want stuff to work. I want it to work right. For what it's worth, it's the first time I've ever had the website do this. So I'll wrap it up here, guys. We'll talk about more on Don Franz Show. Again, that's where I go live. You do have to be subscribed to Talk in the Chat. That's literally it. It's free. It costs you time. Come check it out. Come ask me some questions. I'll see you guys there. Have a good one.